Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be planning for the week of February 19th to 25th. And I'm actually going to be using a different kit that you guys saw if you guys watched my February lineup. It's going to be a different kit because I got this kit a couple of weeks ago and I posted on my Instagram to see which one I should be using, if I should use the one that I had in my lineup or should I use this one instead. So this is actually the kit that I had in my lineup. This is from Hello Petite Paper and it's her Tiana kit, and I really love this kit. But I got this kit from Harriet Wright's design called Dream Plan Do, and I kid you guys not, it's not that it's better than that kit from Hello Petite Paper, but I have been wanting to plan with Harriet Wright Designs kit for quite some time now, and I thought that I just really need to plan with it. I did put on my Instagram a poll whether I should use the Tiana kit or this kit, and this kit won. So I was like, I really I just couldn't say no. I will be using that Tiana kit this year, sometime this year. It's probably gonna be moved to like one of my summer spreads, but I'm excited to be using this kit. So like I said, this kit is called Dream Plan Do. It's in her gold foil. So here are the full boxes, the functional boxes, and then we have the headers, icons, and some layering pieces here. And then we have the bottom washi, the date covers. I already put the date dots in. And then as usual, I also grabbed the floral sheet and this bottom floral washi. Sorry, it's just a floral washi. I believe this was, I bought this during her, I don't know if it was the PBC sale, but it was one of the sales that she had, and this artwork was actually a custom artwork, and she would only release that for that that sale. I could be wrong, it might be another kit that I'm thinking about, but I'm pretty sure it's this one because I don't know, I think this is what it is. Anyways, like I said, I'm really excited. So if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, so let's get on with the planning. I have a feeling this is gonna be a little bit longer than usual because this is the first time I'm gonna be planning with a Harriet Wright Designs kit. And the last video that I did post was a longer plan with me it was a very chatty plan with me. And a lot of you guys really liked it, so I think this is going to be a really chatty plan with me as well. And you guys can suffer along with me on finding my way around this kit. I am going to be pulling up some assortments of decos from the Pretty Pinko. This was during her Advent, oh my god, I don't even know what it's called anymore. The Advent that she did last year. So there's just some torn strips and layering elements too, and this vintage windows. I don't know if I'm gonna use it in the spread, but I at least have them on the side there. So there is quite a bit of stuff to work with here, and I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. But that usually goes with the territory of not knowing how to start the plan with me. And yeah, so I'm gonna be laying this down, this floral strips down first. And usually what I like to do is have it here at the top, because when I have it at the bottom, I feel like I don't know, I just don't like how it looks. But then it's all the way, I don't know, it covers the date covers already, so I don't know what to do. So let me see. Okay, let me just wipe these out, I guess. Okay, you guys are gonna be seeing me floundering a bit because I'm gonna see how this looks like. I hope her stickers are forgivable because I don't have any undo, and it's going to be quite a mess if it doesn't work out the way I want it to work out. So let me just put down the headers first. So she has 3 different kinds of headers. One is just a plain line, this is a scallop, and then this one is with the bows. I'm gonna go with the scallop one because I just think it's a little bit more cuter. And I'm just gonna go all the way to kind of cover that line, and then I will put in the date cover. So the date cover itself is not like a straight box that a lot of shops use. Hers is literally like, it looks like a brush stroke. So I'm just going to kind of map out how this looks. As you guys can see, if I go all the way down, then it's going to definitely cover everything. So let me just pull that up. And this is where everything is probably, oh, her kit is actually, her stickers are very forgivable. So I don't know if you guys have ever used a Harriet Wright's design kit, but her kit actually feels very, very like a vinyl type of sticker, but it's not thick. If you guys kind of understand, get what I mean. The sticker sheet itself is quite thick, but when like the sticker itself, when you're like putting it down, it's actually not sticky. It's not thick at all. So like, I don't know if you guys can see how the thickness of the sheet itself, but as you guys can see, the thickness of the sticker, it's like barely there actually. So here's the difference between the two. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I hope you guys get what I mean. But I'm actually really, really happy that I was able to grab these things because, like I said, I've been meaning to buy from Harriet Wright's design for quite some time now. And what really pushed me to buy it is I've been watching a lot of YouTube planners that's from England. Becky from Whoops, I Did It Again. I believe she actually used a lot of Harriet Wright's designs kits. So, I mean, she does use a lot of like kits that I like Graceful Muse Papery. I believe she also bought kits from Miss and Meow before, and she always has good taste in like the kits that she uses. So I kind of trusted her judgment, and I was like, well, if she uses it, and she uses those other kits, then I'm pretty sure that the kit is really nice. So yeah, when she had her sale, I think it was 30% off, I just jumped the gun and bought, I think I went a little bit crazy. I think I bought like 6 to 7 kits, and to be honest, I'm happy with every single one of them. I am really loving her, like how she designs her full boxes, and the kits are very, very vibrant. Like this one actually is one of the muted ones that I bought from her, and this one was just like kind of like a spur of the moment thing, because I was like, oh, I might as well buy that whole, actually I think I bought the whole bundle, and I was just like, well, since it's only going to be released for this sale, I was like, I might as well just grab it along with the rest of the things that I purchased. So yeah, and this was really like, I can't really say it's like the only week that I could use it, but it's, oh, this wasn't cut properly, but that's okay. It was just easy to take it out. It's just like a little strip of sticker. It's not part of the actual sticker. It was just part of like the sticker around it. Okay, so far it's looking quite pretty. Yeah, so I was saying, no, I actually don't remember what I was saying. Okay, so I have that down. Let's move on with the date covers. And I hope that the date covers doesn't cover the floral too much, because I don't want it to get covered too much, because the florals are actually really, really pretty. And I just decided to put on the date dots already. I just finished filming my July to December planner flip through, and I realized that I didn't put a lot of date dots in a lot of my spreads for last year, and I had a hard time figuring out which day was which. So I'm like, for this year, I'm definitely going to be using my date dots and also my icons, because I really, really need to kind of like use up the icons that I have. It's not that I have many, it's just that I want to, you know, obviously use the things that I buy, right? And not let it go to waste. Okay, so that is actually really perfect, because it didn't cover a lot of the florals. It's really, really turning out to be so pretty. She does have a few kind of like layering pieces here at the bottom, so I'm just going to grab this kind of like brush stroke with the florals on it, and maybe not the florals, I think that would be too much. Okay, let me see what I have. Okay, let me see if I can grab one of these scripts. So this is kind of like just like vintage scripts from, I don't know, like old letters, I guess. I'm just gonna put that there. I'm going to kind of put the month, let me just zoom you guys a little bit more. I'm going to be putting the, like where I put the monthly, a little bit lower, because I want to make sure we see that florals. This is a freebie that I got from Miss Meow. It's also in gold foil. It's not in light gold foil, but I don't think it would matter that much. So I'm actually going to put it a little bit higher. Where is it? I feel like it's going to cover a lot of... Okay, let me just put it there, and then I'm going to take one of these kind of like similar vibe as the gold square that I just put. So that is where I'm gonna put like the month. I don't think I'm gonna put any more florals there because I think it's a little bit too much florals already. And then I'm gonna move on to the bottom here actually, because in the floral decos she does give you like these really huge chunks, and I think I want to use one of the bigger chunks in the deco here. Sorry, not the deco, the box here. Sorry, you guys can't even see it. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, I wanted to put that door first. Yeah, I kind of thought this through while I was pulling out things, because these doors look really pretty, and I kind of want to use this, but I think it's a little bit too elaborate. What do you guys think? Should be fine, right? Or maybe I'll just do this one. It's very reminiscent of like cathedral, church, like church windows, but that's okay. You know what, maybe I'll use the smaller version. Yeah, I think I'll use a smaller version. I'm just gonna grab it. So this is the reason why I really like plan a lot of my things off camera, because it does take me quite a lot to kind of plan, especially if it's like a new to me shop. Okay, there you go. I think that's really pretty. And then I'm just going to grab the Monday. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab the kit that I want to use, or the full box that I want to use at the top. So here it is. Okay, so I did kind of push it down a little bit because I want to use, I usually put like stuff here at the bottom, but if I do that, then you know what, I'm not going to be putting my Monday through Sunday box, so I'm going to leave a little space here, and I'm going to think of what I'm going to put there. So let's move on to the bottom washi, and I cannot find the bottom washi. So she actually has 3 different bottom washi here. So she has a scallop, she has like a narrow one, and then you have the actual like the bigger washi. As much as I really love the scallop, I think I'm going to stick with these 2, the narrow one and the thicker of the 2, because I'm already kind of like I'm already going a little bit overboard with all the different planning styles here. So let's keep it a little bit more simple here at the bottom. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a little bit short on this end. So I'm going to actually, I'm gonna push it a little bit more to the right side, and hopefully that won't look as weird. Okay, so that's something that you guys have to be aware of if you guys want to buy Harriet Wright's design. I do have a Sadie sticker planner. So I guess her planner is just a little bit shorter. I don't know, maybe this is for a B6. No, it can't be for a B6 because and that's upside down. So it's a good thing I checked because those butterflies are upside down. So they are ripping a little bit, but not too much that it would cause too much problems. There. So I just need to be aware for the other one. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the TV. I'm so sorry, but my husband's actually watching in the other room. And I kind of forgot to close the door. So here is the other side, and I think this would actually look a lot weirder here on this side, because then you can see it more. Okay, that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's kind of like, it's a little bit obvious for me, but once everything is kind of spread out, then hopefully I won't notice it as much. Okay, so that is the bottom washi. And then as for the full boxes, I think I'm gonna still scatter it. Actually, let me see. Oh, okay, maybe I'll put it all in the middle, because I haven't done that in a while, and I just kind of want to make sure that I have variety in my planner and they're not all looking the same. So I'm just gonna think. So I am gonna be talking about my day today in this plan with me. So that's why I'm not really talking about my day. So for the first full box here, I usually try to pick the one that has like a coffee or a little cup. So there's one right there. So I'll use this one here. I don't know, it's because, you know, Coffee Monday and stuff like that. So, you know what? Let me grab the header first so that I can plan that out a little bit better. So we have either the bow or the simple line. Let's go with the bow, because I really like that floral background that she has going on. Okay. I really think this kit is turning out really pretty. Besides the bottom washi there, I'm actually really loving it. I'm loving this kit a lot. There was one kit that I bought from her that I was really debating if I should use that one for this spread instead of this one, but I wanted to use that for the month of March, because I don't know, for me, March, I want to use all like whimsical kits in March. I feel like it's the best time to use things that are like, you know, fairy tale related. March or like May, it's always those 2 months for me. But yeah, I really like that kit for March, so I believe I have it in my March lineup. It was one of the kits that I had to kind of like exchange with another kit, like what I did for this one. But I'm not even mad about it, because I really wanted to have that for that month. So okay, perfect. We have all the headers down, and then we're just putting in the full boxes. I think that this kit is a little bit too light. It's not like a bad thing. It's just that compared to her other kits that I bought from her shop, this one is actually really muted. It's like the soft pink, and the very light brown, like almost beige. And then I think that's the only color that's there, like light pink, lighter pink, and then like a blush-ish pink. Okay. But I think this is really pretty. I was hoping that, okay, so I don't know, unpopular opinion, but I'm not really a fan of planner related kits. So like, I don't know, Boss Babe or like just planner stuff. I'm not a fan of those kinds of kit. So when she did the mood board for this, I was kind of hesitant to get it, but I was like, c'est la vie. let's just buy it. And I'm actually really glad that I did, because like, even though the colors are muted, I am actually really liking the softness of it, and I think it's really perfect for February and the end of I guess the month of love, as you guys would call it. So I think this is a perfect kit to use for this month. I'm just gonna put this here on the 24th of February, and then I'm going to be putting the bed on Sunday, because Sundays are always, well, not always, but you know, it's one of those days where you can actually rest. And I'm not going to be using the laptop or the planner thing right there. Yeah, so this is the layout, or like the main base of my kit, and I'll be back for the day by day. Okay, so let's go with the day by day. So I'm just looking at the kit, and there really isn't that much boxes for me to work with, even though there's like a full page of functional boxes here. There's like 2, 4, 6, there's 12 of the big boxes, 4 of the smaller boxes, and then 5 of these squares and 4 of the scallop circles. And then you also get like 2 of like, it looks like some kind of Polaroids. Actually, I think it should be enough, but if it doesn't all work out, I also have a few of these boxes from Miss and Meow and Panda Bird Designs that I can definitely pull in if I think I need more. But yeah, let's start with the day by day. So on Monday, it was actually a holiday for us here in Canada. It is what we call the Family Day long weekend. Usually the week before we celebrate this, and that is one of the things I did talk about last Plan With Me. But anyways, this Family Day, me, my husband, my parents, and one of my uncle, we decided to go to it's kind of like this, I can't really call it a mall, but it is called Pacific Mall. It's kind of like this Asian store here in Toronto. And to be honest, the reason why I love going there is for the food, because I love getting their waffle egg, the egg waffles. And the more I'm actually thinking about it, the more I want some. But yeah, we decided to go there. Unfortunately, there was like a million people in that mall, because it was the only mall, well, it was one of the only malls that was open during the long weekend. So we didn't end up actually eating there. And I actually didn't get a chance to buy my egg waffle, which is such a bummer, because like I said, the only real reason that I go there is for those egg waffles. But yeah, so we just, since there was way too many people, and at some point My mom almost fought with someone for a chair, but I was like, forget about it. It's not worth all the hassle and aggravation with the people who are a little bit more aggressive trying to get a chair in the food court. So we just decided to go eat at a ramen place that we love going to. It's called Midori. So there's a lot here in, like, there's different locations here in Toronto, but I really love their, like, their ramen. So that is one place that we did go to. Oh, I think I'm gonna put this, it might be too big, it's okay. And then after we had lunch, we just headed back home because I did start my period and I was getting really bad cramps. And then that night, my husband and I just played with Diablo, which is this computer game that we really love playing. And yeah, that was our whole entire Monday. And then after that, on Tuesday, I had to go back to work. So here I'm just going to put a little, this kind of like little swashy, like, I don't know, floral thing. And I'm going to put that I did grab some tea before I headed to work, but as usual, I always do that anyways. Every morning I just grab a cup of tea from Tim Hortons, which is a coffee shop here in Canada. I just realized her icons doesn't have like those coffee mugs, so I'm probably going to grab one from my stash, but I'll do that after the fact. And then after that, I went to work. And work, as usual, every time that it's after a long weekend or even after a weekend, it just gets really busy. So I'm gonna put this on the other side. Perfect. And it was a really busy day. I worked until what time? So that was Tuesday. So usually on Tuesday I work until 7. I did get a chance to leave a little bit earlier, but not that early. It was like 15 minutes earlier than what I was supposed to be done. And to be honest, I was just way too tired to like cook any dinner. So what we did is we just ordered some pizza from Pizza. I don't know if you guys have pizza and like, I think it's predominantly Canadian pizza shop, but it's really good. And I love, I think we got their stuffed crust this time around. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling we did. But yeah, it's just when you're really tired from work, you just want something really quick, and you can never go wrong with pizza. So that after that, I did manage to sneak in a plan with me. So I did film on that night, and you know, I usually film, edit, and then upload. So that's basically what I did that night. Moving on to Wednesdays. Wednesdays is usually my morning shift, and to be honest, I was just way too tired from the night before, so I did wake up a little bit later. Her square boxes are so tiny. They're so cute. I mean, like, they don't take up that much space, which is really nice. But then at the same time, it's really hard to like write on it if you are planning on writing on it. So I'll probably just use a bunch of these. Like, I've been hoarding these things for quite some time, and I think it's time to use them. But I'll use the square. Yeah. Maybe I'll lift this a little bit higher. I really love her stickers because they're so much easier to pull up if you just lay them down. And yeah, I think they're really, really lovely. Yeah, so on Wednesday, I was just way too tired and I did get up a little bit later. But don't worry, I still managed to grab my coffee. And then Wednesdays is, sorry, not my coffee, my tea. And then on Wednesdays, it's basically all meetings for me. Usually we have a meeting in the morning and then we have a meeting in the afternoon. The afternoon one actually was canceled. So we didn't really do any meetings in the afternoon, which is really, really amazing for me because to be honest, that afternoon meeting just takes up so much of my time and sometimes it stresses me out. But yeah, well, it doesn't happen often, but it was canceled. Okay, so that is on Wednesday. And then after work, which is I was done at 6 o'clock, I was still pretty pooped out from the day before. And I just decided to grab some Arby's. I was also really kind of craving one of their, what do you call that? Oh, they had potato cakes. So I don't know if you guys have Arby's where you guys are, but the Arby's near my house just released these kind of like limited edition potato cakes. And it sounded so good. And no, actually it is good. It's not that it sounded so good. I've had it before. And sorry, I don't want to do these two together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one a little bit lower. Okay. Yeah, so they're really, really good and I really, really love them. They kind of remind me of hash browns, but I don't know, for me it just tastes so much more better. And yeah, so I grabbed Arby's before I went home, and that's what we had for dinner. I'm gonna keep that blank and I'm just gonna write on the paper itself, picking up food. So yeah, don't mind that little spot there. And after I got home, a new computer game came out that my husband and I wanted to try out, which is similar to Diablo, and it's called The Last Epoch. So I definitely, yeah, we definitely tried that out. We couldn't really play that long because on Thursday mornings, we do start really, really early. Like usually Thursday morning, we wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning so that my husband can catch the 8:10 train going to downtown Toronto because that's where he works. So yeah, we did that on Thursday morning, and as usual, oh, that's the same color. Okay, let's not put that there. So let me grab maybe one of these Polaroids. Nope, it's too big. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it blank, and I'm most likely going to, I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so I did manage to still grab my tea before I went into work. And yeah, this is my morning shift. I usually start from 8:30 to 4:30, and it's not bad. I actually am starting to really like my morning shift. Only because, like, you know, obviously, even if you wake up, if you're not a morning person, it's really, really hard. And I'm not a morning person, but that's totally fine with me because at least I get to leave early. And it's a lot more better to leave early than to stay later. The disadvantage, like I said, is just waking up early, but the advantage of it is you get to leave the office earlier. So Thursdays is usually not that busy for us in terms of workload, so it wasn't that bad. After work, I picked up my husband again from the station, and we went home together. It's one of those, like, he kind of works around my schedule because he only goes to work like once a week to the office, and usually he would just match my schedule so that I get to pick him up, and then I get to drop him off and pick him up at the station. Before we went back home, we did stop by at a bakery shop to buy some bread, and yeah, at the end of the night, I just filmed, edited, and uploaded. I don't remember what I uploaded. It would have been, let me see. I have to have like I have a different planner for things that I upload. So I believe I uploaded my March lineup. So if you guys want to see that, definitely check it out. And yeah, I'm actually really excited for my March lineup, but we'll see if it's going to stick. Usually I do really try very, very hard to keep actually, it's not that I try very hard. I like to have my things pre-planned because it does take a little bit longer to get kits from certain places, like obviously the US. Even if I buy things from Hello Petit Paper, which is Portugal, or Harriet Wright's Design, which is in UK, it's always kind of like always that waiting game. And I always want to make sure that I have a kit to work with before the month comes, just so that I'm not like going all over the place looking for certain kits. So that's the reason why I buy a lot of my kits ahead of time, just so that I don't have to worry about them. You know what? Yeah, well, it's down now. Oh, it's crooked. Okay. So putting down a Miss and Meow sticker on top of Harriet Wright's Design sticker. You guys just have to be careful that it will take a while for it to come off of each other. But yeah. I don't even remember what I was talking about anymore. Oh yeah, so my kits. Wow, okay. So my kits, I do have I do make sure that I try to have it in hand before the month passes. Moving on to Friday. I actually work this week, and I feel like I'm working every single Friday if I'm not working on a Saturday, and that's really small. Which is, I guess, not bad because I get to do a lot of work when I'm working on Fridays. I don't really want to cover that up that much. Okay, so let me just see if I can do this. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then put this here. Oh, that looks okay. But after that, I was done a little bit late this Friday. Usually I try to get out earlier, but I just had so much work. So I ended up working later than past 4 o'clock. But that was okay because my husband treated me out to my favorite, like, all-you-can-eat Japanese restaurant. And yeah, and then we played some more of The Last Epoch, which I'm really not enjoying. So currently I have stopped playing that game. because I don't know, it's not as nice as Diablo, but they geared it to Diablo players. But yeah, I wasn't much of a happy camper for that. Sorry, I'm just trying to decorate this thing because it's starting to look a little bit bare on one side. Okay, so that's that. And then moving on to Saturday. On Saturday, I woke up a little bit early and I brought the dogs out. But this day one of my dog had a seizure, and it was a little bit scary whenever he has seizure. He actually had a seizure outside, so I had to carry him back inside. He doesn't have, so we've already talked to our vet about it. Our vet said that since he doesn't get as many seizures as, like, it doesn't happen every week or every day or every once a month, it literally happens like once or twice a year. So she said that it's not as, what did she say? It's not that it's not important. It's just, she mentioned that we shouldn't be as worried about it because sometimes it just happens, and if it's not causing any like pain or like discomfort, I guess it is kind of causing a little bit of pain for my dog, but the fact that it doesn't happen too frequent, it should be fine. And then after that, he's just like totally fine afterwards. It's like nothing happened, and he'll just get up, move around, and then like go and get a snack or something or get a drink, and then he'll start playing with his toys. So we told that to our vet, so she's like, yeah, just keep an eye on it, and then, like, you know, if it gets worse or like something happens that it would be like a little bit more frequent, then we should definitely get it checked out. But as of right now, just keep an eye on it. It's been happening for a while now. I think when he's turned like 1 or 2, he's currently 4 years old, but like I said, it would only happen like once or twice a year, but it gets really scary, and it would only happen during the springtime. So like when the weather goes from really cold to really warm, and then he goes outside and then he plays around, and then when he comes back like a few minutes later, he would have like this seizure. So I don't really know. Like, he looks totally like fine, except like his legs would like buckle. So we're not sure if he really is having a seizure or he's just getting leg cramps. But from what our vet said, it's a seizure, but I don't know. Like, can't know more than I do than my vet. But yeah, if you guys are a dog owner and it happens to your dog, let me know, because I'm really concerned, but at the same time my vet's saying that I don't need to be too concerned. So, but we'll see. And then the whole entire day we kind of just did a little bit of errands here and there. We had to buy like stuff at Home Depot, and I hate going to Home Depot. Like, it's, I don't know, I can't even explain. I just don't like going to Home Depot, and my husband loves going there, and he checks out all the tools, he checks out like all the aisles. But yeah, we had to like buy, what did we buy actually? Oh, we needed to buy like new lights for our stove, so that's that. So we did all our errands and stuff like that. And then after that, I did buy some kits from Paper Crown Planner, which I'm most likely going to haul in a couple of weeks. I bought them, I printed them, but I didn't cut them. Because cutting them takes a whole nother level. And then at night we just kind of bunkered down and went, and not bunkered down, but we did play Diablo that night. Sunday morning, it was we were up pretty late the night before, so we kind of slept in and we were late for church. I hate being late for church, but unfortunately we were late for church on that day. And yeah, after that, usually my husband and I, we like to go to Tim Hortons and have breakfast together. Well, technically it's more like brunch. So it's kind of like our ritual where like after church we just go and have Tim Hortons. We're like little old like married couple. And then we did go to Costco we ate at Tim Hortons because I wanted to get new plates. So we did buy new plates, which is like, we bought a new like black set, which is really, really nice. I really like it. I don't know, I don't, it's like, it's not porcelain, so I don't really know what it is. It's supposed to be, I think, stone, but I don't think it's stone. But it's quite heavy. The reason why I wanted to get new plates is because a couple of days ago I broke one of our plates and this plate shattered. I kid you guys not, it like shattered into little pieces when it broke, and from then on I was like, I don't like this plate. So I was like to my husband, we should really get new plates, and Costco actually had really nice plates, so we bought some plates, and yeah, we just exchanged the old ones for newer ones. And then at the end of the day, it was more of like a chill. Oh no, this is not thing. At the end of the night, actually, this is really funny because my friends decided they wanted to watch a candlelight show. It's kind of like a string quartet. So there was a cello, violins, I forgot the other one. And they were playing all Coldplay music. And my friends all wanted to watch it, but it was like 8:30 at night. Like, no, actually it started at 8:45 at night. And I was thinking of an excuse to like not show up or not go, but then I know my friends would kill me. So then, yeah, at 8:45 at night, I had to get out. And like, I mean, it was like, at that moment, it was, you know, like I was like, oh crap, I have to get up. But then when we actually were there already, I had a good time. And it was really nice. Like, I'm not really into Coldplay, but my friends were, so I was just like, okay, let's just do this and get it over with because they really, really want to watch it. But when I was there, it was actually a really nice experience. So it was definitely a good experience to do. But it didn't have to be so late. I did go home a little bit later because my friends and I decided to chit chat after the show. And like an hour later, we were just standing there because everything else was closed. But yeah, it was a fun night. Okay, so here is my spread for the week. And usually at the end of this, I would just kind of like put in write down stuff and like the icons. I'm also going to be putting a little bit of this this foil accent throughout the spread. I'll do that off camera because I totally forgot that I had these. But yeah, I will show you guys the clip at the end of this video and how everything turned out. It's usually before the pen. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye. Oh wait, let me just zoom you guys out. You guys can't even see the whole thing. Okay, so here is the full layout. There you go. Again, thank you.